Hello, I'm Cadry. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a really easy side dish. It actually just involves 3 ingredients and my favorite squash, the Delicata squash. So you'll find it possibly at a place near you. It's showing up this time of year and it's really delicious and flavorful, and the great thing about it is that you can eat the skin. So unlike some varieties of squash where you have to go to a lot of trouble peeling the outside, not the case with this one. So let's get started. First, we cut off both ends of the squash, and it's not a super hard squash, so you don't have to be a bodybuilder to cut into it or get a huge cleaver. There we go. And then just slice it right down the middle. Okay. So you'll just scoop the seeds out from the inside, and you can actually roast the seeds if you want, just clean them, mix them with a little bit of olive oil, salt them, put them in the oven, just like you would pumpkin seeds. Perfect. And then slice it into nice kind of bite-sized pieces. Half moons, if you will. So now we're ready to move the squash onto the baking sheet. I've already covered the baking sheet in parchment paper, and parchment paper is really awesome because you don't have to use as much oil on your squash, and it's really easy cleanup. When you're all done roasting, just take it off. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move these onto baking sheet. And then of course it's going to depend on how much squash you have, how much oil you'll need. I'd say for the amount I have, about 1/2 tablespoon. Very precise measuring here is wildly important. And kind of coat those a little bit. And then I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of dried rosemary. If you had fresh rosemary, you'd want to go a tablespoon of fresh. So again, really important, precise measuring. You wouldn't want to have too much delicious rosemary on your squash. Now you'll spread the squash evenly, not touching, throughout the sheet. If they're too piled together, they're going to steam instead of roast. Now I've already preheated the oven to 420 degrees, and these are ready to go in. Now we're just going to pop these into the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so about halfway through the cooking time, just toss those vegetables and all there is to it. And it looks truly beautiful. So the great thing about this squash is it has a myriad of uses. Obviously you could use it as a side dish. It's also a really good pizza topping with some sauteed mushrooms, maybe some field roast sausage, whole cloves of roasted garlic, all really delicious. Or it's great in a tofu scramble. Now that it's ready, you can just kind of put it in at the end, your scramble's all prepared, add some fresh avocado. Or today I've made a leafy green spinach salad, and I'm going to add this in and add some interest and a nice warm element for this cool fall weather.